And I think other Arsenal YouTubers definitely, if they haven't already, need to step their foot up and call this out, because this is truly pathetic, and I got nothing else to say other than it legit is just pathetic.
Today on Roblox Drama! As the #1 Roblox Arsenal YouTuber, it's time I step my foot up and call this out, because this is pathetic. I have nothing else to say other than this is pathetic. Roblox Arsenal players are trying to have their cake and eat it too. They don't like hackers, and when they get a vote kick system, they abuse it. But not you, I'm sure you're fine. Just what is the problem with Arsenal's vote kick system, and how could we potentially fix it? Well, we've got the scoop to keep you in the loop. Let's get right into the drama. It's a hacker! If I said those 4 words to you and I didn't tell you which game it was from, what game would you pick? Well, I'm sure the majority of you would pick Roblox Arsenal, because Roblox Arsenal has practically become the cesspool, the meeting ground for, it's like a conference for hackers, young and old alike, hackers with crazy advanced cheat bypassing software, and hackers that are using your everyday toy piano hacking box. In fact, I am almost certain that Arsenal has an entire brand, an entire industry of hacks specifically for Arsenal and not any other Roblox game. It is crazy, the hacking problem that we have on Arsenal, and I see it all the time. Pretty much every time I go to film this background footage for Arsenal, there is a hacker in it. Like, I don't put it in the footage, well, maybe sometimes I do, but every time I go to film, there's always one person who comes in, snipes everyone, and then leaves, and he's always got the stupid man face, you know, the real punchable one. And that's something what like nearly every Roblox Arsenal player has been asking to get fixed for years and years. They've been screaming non-stop about it. Heck, people probably wouldn't care if the Arsenal devs removed everything except for the freaking musket, but also got rid of the hackers. They'd probably be screaming praises about the game. Also, they thought, because the Arsenal developers recently actually addressed this issue by implementing a brand new, never before thought of or seen system. This is the vote kick. Basically, for those of you who've only played Adopt Me their entire life and never an online multiplayer fighting game, a vote kick allows the members of a server to vote you out, basically. If you're abusing bugs or hacking or anything, it's a developer's best weapon when used in the right hands. See, there's a lot of weapons in Arsenal, but the greatest one just got introduced this update. People have been abusing the vote kick feature, whether intentionally to kick out that player who just killed me for the 4th time and that'll teach you to be good at the game, or unintentionally because they have the smallest peanut brain in the galaxy and literally anyone gets more than 1 kill on them is automatically a Russian KGB super hacker agent trying to take down the American economy by killing me in Roblox Arsenal with hacks. So they gotta get out of there. Countless number of people have been reported getting vote kicked off a server when they did absolutely nothing wrong. Even YouTubers like Rainster have talked about themselves getting kicked off because they were too good. 1 too many headshots in a row, buddy. Ooh, that makes 3. I can't believe it. And all of this is despite the developers trying really, really hard. Like, I've got to give it to them. They have tried their darndest to be able to make this work. This is a tweet by a developer at Rolve, which is Arsenal, Midnight Crystal, where she talks about the 3rd version of the vote kick system, version 3, and I'm pretty sure that's within like a couple of weeks. In this one, level 75 to 149 need 2 people to start a vote. Level 150 plus can start a vote kick alone. 70% of the server needs to vote yes for a kick to work, and anyone who doesn't vote counts as a no, and still, abuse is likely to be inevitable. She continues below saying, but we'll see if we can adjust it to a place that it won't be as frequent and won't cause as much of a struggle for the community. If we're unable to do so, we'll have to remove the feature again for the sake of the regular players. How are you feeling about the changes so far? And 43.1% thought it's better than before. And I just chose that because I had to choose a random option. I don't like to pick the negative option when I want to see the polls. At least over 76% though thought it was at least better. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. There was still too many people crying about getting vote kicked in Arsenal, and so they had to remove remove it. I should note that this is actually the second time that they had to remove it because they tried something like this before. I don't know if it was like a couple of years ago, but guess what? That got removed as well. The question is, why is this happening? Well, more specifically, why is this so bad on Arsenal compared to other games? Phantom Forces on Roblox, they have a vote kick system, and you don't see any Roblox dramas about that. And no, it's not because I'm lazy and ignoring any comments about it, because there are none. Team Fortress 2, that has a vote kick system, and it's doing better than ever, and that came out in like 2008. So why? Well, another developer for Rolve, Mighty Baseplate, theorizes, I got a feeling that the reason vote kick might not be as effective is that young Rolve players probably see a vote and just vote yes without thinking. It's what I did when I played TF2 as a lad. They don't have object permanence of others in the lobby, so basically they don't have empathy for the others, and oh, I just see funny letters and ability to vote yes and no. I vote yes. There we go. And that, my friends, is also why people under the adult age cannot vote in politics, because you'd get a lot of kids voting yes. For no reason. And I'm sure that even a blind cow begging for Robux can see that he makes a good point here. It's a group mentality. People see someone initiate a vote for a hacker and their alarm sensors start going off. They start going crazy. Oh my god, he must really be a hacker. That no one would ever lie on the internet. Mummy says that makes you go to heck. And so they vote yes without thinking. And then you've also got the trolls who are like, ha ha ha, well, someone initiated the vote. It wasn't me and my vote's anonymous, so I may as well just press that yes button, thank you. Goodbye. Go complain on Twitter, please. I'd like to see your comment. The people who get enjoyment out of seeing other people suffering online. And of course, it doesn't help how Arsenal is Roblox's #1 front page game for shooters. Like, this could be little Timmy's very first introduction to the world of online combat. And if somebody kills him, he thinks that can't be allowed. No one's allowed to murder in Club Penguin or Adopt Me. He must be hacking if he does that. Mummy says that's wrong. Now, these are all things that contribute towards a problem, but I'm gonna hit you with a little controversial opinion here, a little left hook right out of nowhere. What if this situation isn't actually that bad? What if it's just being exaggerated? If you think about it, it makes sense that Arsenal has way more complaints about vote kicks than something like Phantom Forces or even TF2. Arsenal, last time I checked at least, has an average player base of around 40,000 people constantly at a time, and for comparison, Phantom Forces only has about 7.5 thousand as of recording this. I also know for a fact that false kicks happen in Team Fortress 2 as well. In fact, online content creators make videos dedicated to it. Yet the community isn't up in arms about it. Perhaps it's just some negativity bias exacerbated by the young'uns who've never been falsely kicked before. But how can we fix this problem? Well, Mighty Baseplate himself might have an idea. He tweets, idea for vote kick. To vote yes on a vote, you first have to pass a vote kick exam on the main menu. You have to read a 5-page PDF and answer questions. You have to get all 5 questions right to vote yes. And yeah, I guess that's a pretty good idea. I really hate having to do exams and like answer questions in order to unlock features, especially like with that Adopt Me scam awareness course that you have to do before you even dare to trade a pet. But I can absolutely see this working. It would get rid of so many ignoramuses in the stupid Arsenal server who said yes because their friend saw a person peep outside of a window for half a second and then they got shot somehow from somewhere, and that automatically means that they're a hacker and you gotta follow your friend. No, I definitely agree that this would probably help. I also have an idea myself, and I'm gonna take it from Team Fortress 2. In Team Fortress 2, or at least in the main matchmaking servers, you can only vote kick someone on your team, so it prevents the enemy from vote kicking someone from the other team if they get salty about it, because only your teammates can do it. And if your teammates isn't hacking and he's just really good, then your teammates aren't gonna vote for him. They're gonna vote no. If he is hacking, yeah, of course, some people will be like, oh, I'm gonna troll, I'm gonna vote yes. But typically, it works much better as an honor system because nobody really has fun when the hacker is killing everybody. They also on the same team want to vote him off because he's killing all the enemies and that you're not having any fun because you don't get to shoot anyone. Of course, this would probably have to be changed a bit in free-for-all mode, but no one ever plays that, right? Regardless, whatever your thoughts on the Arsenal vote kick system, you can rest assured that they're working hard because Zone, a programmer for Arsenal, tweets, focusing on new new anti-exploit measures to try and make up for vote kick being removed for the time being. Going well so far, more to come soon. I wonder what they're gonna be. Are they gonna invent some entirely new form of kicking system? Like, oh, we gotta make them pass a mini game, otherwise they get kicked. That would actually be kind of fun. I would like to see that. But what are your thoughts on all this, everybody? Did you enjoy the vote kick system, or were you affected by it, or like, did you dislike it? Let me know down below. I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye! And if you don't want to get vote kicked, press the subscribe button, and that's like the vote button for me. Vote me out. I'm the imposter. Among Us. That's always gold comedy.